was a total betrayal. They thought Bobby Lashley was the final piece to the puzzle in their takeover of TNA. But now they realize that that puzzle is far from being solved.
It appears that someone tried to make a name for himself last week at the expense of myself and the Main Event Mafia, not to mention TNA management. And when you cross the boss, it's not good for anyone. It's not good for ratings. It's not good for business. And it's certainly not good for that individual. Now, as the godfather of the greatest force in the history of this business, I have a reputation to uphold. And when that reputation is tarnished, there is a severe price to be paid. Bobby Lashley, we had an agreement. And for some strange reason, unbeknownst to me and the Main Event Mafia behind me, you took a great big dump on that agreement. Now, why would you do that, Bobby? I don't know. People do stupid things for no reason at all. But the Main Event Mafia does not do business with those kinds of people. So Bobby Lashley, why don't you come out here and face the band like a man? Or we'll come back there and find you and disassemble you piece by piece. What's he gonna...
What Bobby Lashley is trying to accomplish is unprecedented. Succeeding as a two-sport athlete by balancing his TNA wrestling and his MMA careers at the same time. And if that isn't challenge enough, now Bobby Lashley has to face the wrath of Kurt Angle, who thought he had a deal in place for Lashley to join the Main Event Mafia.
You know, Mike, when I saw that parade of superstars walk down that ramp at the beginning of the show, in my mind I'm thinking, how incredible it would have been to have Bobby Lashley walking down that ramp with him. And then I see the look on Kurt Angle's face right now, and I see the fear in Bobby Lashley's eyes, which is why he's bringing the bat with him. And I know he's got to be wondering, did I make a huge mistake? Let me tell you something. Kurt Angle is going to make him pay for this mistake.
Doesn't look like fear in the eyes of Bobby Lashley to me. I think he's got the baseball bat because he's outnumbered something like 10-1.
An agreement, Kurt. We had an agreement. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a part of the Main Event Mafia? Look at you guys. This is the greatest group of superstars I've ever seen put together. Booker T, Steiner, Nash, Samoa Joe, Taz, and the Olympic champion Kurt Angle. Of course I want to be a part of this group, but I saw what this group's about. You guys aren't hungry anymore. I'm still hungry. I still want titles. I still want to run this show, but you guys aren't hungry anymore. You guys want to hustle people. You guys want to cheat. You guys want to steal titles from people. But unlike Samoa Joe and Taz, you can't buy me, Kurt.
You know why you can't be bought, Bobby? Because you're young and stupid, just like the rest of them. You see these veterans right here? We make up over 75% of the TNA payroll. And do you know why, Bobby? We don't get around like we used to. But we're smarter than everybody else. We use and abuse people to get, no, demand what we want.
Like you use and abuse the TNA management? You told them that this show can't go on without the main event mafia.
And it can't.
You told them that the main event mafia equals ratings, right? That's what you told them? That's what you told them, Kurt. If that's what you told them, live up to your word. I came out here, Kurt, to make you an offer that you can't refuse.
I've got to wonder what's behind Bobby Lashley's offer that Kurt Angle can't refuse. And I see that Mick Foley is still feeling the pain, the after effects of both his Victory Road and his Impact showdowns with Kurt Angle. But you have to think that that pain, that suffering, was substantially lessened when Bobby Lashley joined Mick Foley side by side last week in the fight for power, in the fight for control against the main event mafia.
Yeah, Kurt Lashley's right. We got a little offer you are not going to be able to refuse. I came out of here a couple of reasons. One, publicly do what I did in private. That's thank Bobby Lashley for saving my butt last week on Impact. The manner in which he saved my butt was by kicking some serious main event mafia butt all over the Impact Zone. Yeah. Mafia members flying all over the place. I came out here to ask a favor of you, Kurt. Ask a favor if you wouldn't mind just looking right into that camera right there, Kurt. Looking real hard. And I think if you try, you can practically see the TNA board members sitting at their table, looking into a 60-inch plasma television set. There's Kevin Kay. Brian Diamond, look, I think there's Fish with the Yankee cap, and even Dixie. Hi, Dixie. You see, Kurt, they're all sitting around waiting for the ratings to arrive, because after all, isn't that what you said the main event mafia could deliver? Ratings. So here's our offer. How about a little tag team contest? Me and Bobby Lashley taking on you and Big Sexy. And here's what's on the line. It's a tag team match, but the singles championships are both on the line. Meaning, if one of us defeats you, Kurt, that person, me or Bobby, walks away as the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Kev, if one of us beats you, Bobby Lashley or even me, I could walk away as a new TNA Legends Champion.
This seems one-sided to me.
And if we don't win, then look what you get. You get those monster ratings that you've been promising everybody. So let me ask you this, Kurt, Kev, what's it gonna be? You're gonna put your money where your mouth is, or you're gonna continue to work the people in Nashville and take money off their tables, take food out of their children's mouths? What's it gonna be, Kurt? What's it gonna be?
Tell them.
You want to show me up? You want to show me up? It's on, Bobby! Not only are they going to get the ratings they want, but they're going to get your ass and Foley's ass on a silver platter!
Kurt Angle is so upset at Bobby Lashley's rejection, and he's so worried.